Yep.
Okay, we're back. So we've done a couple of steps. We finished nailing off all the liner, overlapped the liner here on the curb. Also, any seams that I put together, I go ahead and use a multi-purpose PVC glue, and I just go ahead and smash some glue right in around all these little pieces that I'm not comfortable with. And I just want to make sure this is acting like a tub. Then the next step we did was we put the cement board in, notched around for our curb, and a common question that comes up is when you make your elephant ear around your corner, what it does is it actually shims the cement board away from the wall, and it creates a little curve. And there's a couple of ways to solve that. One of the ways is we can take 1/8-inch shims and we can nail them right onto the surface and build the whole cement board out so that when we put it on the surface, the cement board is even with the elephant ear on the liner. The problem with that is that when we go to tile, the bullnose is not even with our board and plaster, which we want to see. We don't want to see a big gap that's sticking away from the board and plaster. So what I do is when I get to the corner, I scarf out a little bit of the material so that I have equal distances from end to end of my cement board. And when I cut this back piece, I cut it exactly the same so that when I fit it in, I know that those corners are nice and plumb and square, and it's going to make for a good tile job. So our next step will be putting a level line after we screw this off with our Durarock screws. We're going to put a level line all around at 2.5 inches. We're going to cut some strips that go from 2 inches at our drain to 2.5 inches on our line, and we're going to do that on 4 corners all the way down, and that's going to create our nice pitch that's going to go right down into our drain, and it's going to keep the tile nice and smooth. That way I have something to guide my trowel, and it just makes for a nice flat surface. So our next step will be pouring the mortar, and we'll see you then.